It's Week 3 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 40...
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Tight end going in motion here. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Setting up a throw. He's got it. He has the New York touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
Let's go now. Hey, check, reload.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Play action now with Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Purdy on 1st down. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. Fourth down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Pretty throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Caught near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, first and 10. Now here comes the New York offense. To the air now on first and 10. Completed to his running back. He's got a gain of 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Back now, pressure on its way. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Looking for a throw here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
From the 22 on second down. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun is Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down. Purdy throwing here. This gets the first and more. Touchdown, San Francisco. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
70 Lions. Ready?
Here he goes on the bootleg. Getting out to his left. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And it falls incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Going back, gets the handoff. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We've arrived at the end of 1 on... We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
First throw for the backup now. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Goal to go, they're passing. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The 49ers make it. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. At least right. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They bring a tight end in motion right. He's trying to push the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that brings up 4th and long. Pass play coming here. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They go play action on 1st. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to the air here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. Smith able to put it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 39. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Come on, set. 79 Broncos. Go.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the screen. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It is caught left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
Ready up.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Let's go now.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the 49ers facing 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready. Head to 60. Head. There we go. Set. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
On 2nd and about a yard. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he runs Runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they face 2nd down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it'll be 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Throwing now off play action. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that ball away from you too.